let's get into it. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so I can't say that nobody asked for this because a few people actually did, but here it is, man. I'm in podcasting mode, and y'all are just gonna have to get used to it. And so am I. I've bought this mic. I've always wanted a mic, and now I'm financially invested, which is exciting, but also it's kind of weird because the past few days when I was just waiting for this to get delivered, I was thinking like, oh yeah, man, we're gonna get it on. I'm about to hook it up. I'm gonna get this arm attached to my desk, and we're just gonna be going. And now that I'm actually here, and there's a lot of space between me and the camera that y'all just can't see. So to me, I feel very open right now, and I'm hoping to, just get comfortable and just let y'all know, man. Like I said, some people actually wanted this, which is crazy to think about, but it's cool, man. Thank y'all if y'all really rocking with me like this. And yeah, I'm not about to get into like any current issues or hot button topics or nothing like that. That's for other people, man. I'm really just gonna get on here and just speak what I got going on, which isn't nothing crazy. I got these anime babes behind me, and so this isn't gonna be like solely focused on like anime or gaming type of shit. But those are like two of my three interests, so it's gonna be real cool, man. I might just get on here and start like talking straight up shit and just using this as a platform for hatred. And I'm not necessarily saying that I want to do that, but it's just this is real free form. I just want to, just get on here, speak my mind. Y'all probably gonna just let y'all in into like the crazy conversation that I have in my head. And I ain't better than no one, but I'm just trying to do something. And I think this is gonna be kind of fun if I once I get really real into it. And I just wanna just pour time into that. I'm gonna be doing some other exciting stuff with this microphone if y'all really into that, into me, so to say. But yeah, I don't write anything down, so I didn't have any like topics or nothing planned with this. I was kind of just hoping to just get the ball rolling, get the gears lubricated and all that. And so I'm sort of scrambling for thoughts as I'm just talking about the process of starting this up. But yeah, that's really just what has been on my mind the past few days. Am I gonna stumble my words? Of course I am. I'm a person. But this is just regular. This is just you and me, whoever's listening. But yeah, I don't even have a name for this yet, as I'm recording. So I'm probably not even gonna have it once I upload it. But again, as we just go on and as we trudge through life, man, because that's really all life is a trudge, and it's not a bad trudge unless you want to look at it that way. But I don't like to. I like to just think, I got all this cool shit going on. When I wake up and these anime babes are there to greet me, that makes me grateful for life, man. And that's my thing. I can get it why other people would be like, Jermaine, what the fuck, why you got this up here? But that doesn't phase me. You know what I mean? And if there's anything I can get out, like a message that I could speak within the 20 minutes that I'm hoping to reach with this, again, I'm fucking scrambling right now, is that if you got your own interests, man, and you're like overthinking, you're thinking, man, what are people gonna think about me, man? Once you let go of that and you just do whatever you want because you fuck with it, as long as you're not hurting other people or bringing other people down, man, that's really the greatest thing you can do. I wasn't confident in myself for like a long time because it was just like I would constantly obsess over what other people thought about me, and that's a common thing a lot of people deal with, and there was a lot of few different things that helped me get out of that. Namely, one of them, and I love talking about this, is anime, and that's why like I was saying, like I'll talk about that. But it, all right, here we go. We're about to get in the thick of it. Here we go. I've caught the fish. Y'all don't know. I took like 20 takes before this because I just kept like starting up the camera and starting up the fucking record button and just thinking like, all right, here we go, and just having nothing to say. But now I've found it. I've gone in like it's Minecraft and I've found some, not diamonds, but maybe like some iron. Nah, not gold. You know what? Fuck it, diamonds, because that one just makes the most sense in this metaphor. But anyway, yeah, anime helped me get confident, I feel, because like a lot of the characters, they usually start off as like bitches, and like they suck, and then they go through like this whole thing, and then they're devoted, and then it's real awesome. Not all anime, but like a lot of popular anime for sure. And then there's some where they're just like straight up chads, and then that's just like their whole thing. Like they don't necessarily go through like that arc of going from a bitch to a straight up chad. But it's still cool to like see them do that, because it's like I don't watch a lot of anime or a lot of TV. uh, for that matter. But when I do, like, I like getting real invested into it and like really believing the characters and all that kind of shit. So like when when I can really relate to a character that like goes through like some great adversity and then he does his cool fucking move, and I really believe it. That in itself inspires me. You know, and I feel like other people probably have that in other things. Like maybe that's what people get when they watch Rocky. I've never seen Rocky. I haven't seen a great majority of movies. If you ask me, have I seen X movie? I have not seen it. Just assume that because I've watched like two movies in the past year. Uh, One of them was John Wick 2, which was it was alright. It wasn't as good as the first one. The first one I saw like when it came out. And yeah, what the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, man, just believe in yourself. Think about John Wick when he's fucking just getting the shit kicked out. When he gets hit by a fucking car, and he's like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep murdering people. I hope that because look, if you've seen John Wick, which I hope you have, you know that his motivations were clear, and he had he was gonna do what he was gonna do, because the motivations were that established. The movie that's a pretty like I don't want to say simple movie because I don't want to like bring it down for like just being like a action movie, but yeah, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, so just be like John Wick when he has to murder hordes of people and get the shit kicked out of him, but never killed because why? There's too much money to be made. And you know what, man? Like, money's crazy because everybody want it. I certainly do. But it's like it's hard because money can afford a lot of things that will, obviously what do you call it? Level up your what's the word? Like your livelihood, I guess. You'll be if you're like making nothing and then all of a sudden you're making like $50,000, you're gonna be a happy dude. And but it's weird when I don't want to get too attached to material things, but I like material things. I like cool shit. I bought this microphone with money, man, but sometimes I like to think in like a grander scale of like, if I could buy everything that I wanted, would I be truly happy? I mean, I could spend all my day speculating, so I don't like to get too caught up in that kind of thing, man. But like, yo, money's crazy. And that's just, we live in a society, so to say. And I don't live at my mom's house, but my mom lives with me. But so do a bunch of other people. So, if you're living at your mom's house, man, shout out you, man. And if you're out there helping support your mom in whatever way, whether it be financially or just like being there, man, then you're the real MVP, man. Because moms are the best, you know what I'm saying? My dad left when I was 4. So fuck him. If you like your dad, that's cool. But I would beat the shit out of my dad if I ever saw him again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. How do I segue from that, man? One of my favorite things to do is just walk through somewhere that's like really nice. It might be like I love nature. I don't go out in it too often, but nature is great, man. Just like being around some trees and shit. Just when shit's just all quiet and regular, and how life maybe should have been if motherfuckers didn't get greedy. Who's to say why we ended up where we are now? You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck are we building Walmarts and shit? Is it some sort of divine intervention, or was it just what was supposed to happen? And regardless, that led to where we are now, where I got this fucking microphone in front of me, and I'm out here getting to ponder on that. But that is to say that I think nature, it's really easy to feel good in nature. I think that's like a pretty unanimous type of thing that people think. Like if you don't fuck with nature, I don't know how I feel about that, because it's just so tranquil to me. And maybe it's because I'm not out there all the time. Like if I had to live it out in nature, that'd be way different. Where like you have to like thug it out and fight for survival and shit. That would be crazy. That's different. So I could see that. But yeah, man, walking through nature, it's always fun. But it also could be somewhere just like a nice part of a city. Like one of my spots way back. Yeah, like 2 years now, because I've moved out of LA. Was Little Tokyo. Like I would always just be there, and it's some of it's kind of grimy because it's like right there, and then like like the surrounding area is it's downtown. It's downtown LA. But that would just be like a spot that I just would like to, if I had the time, would just go and just walk through. You know what I'm saying? And it was I miss it a lot. I don't like I've been there a few times when I've gone back to LA, but I don't go back to LA that frequently. So I don't do it as much. So when I do, like that's one of those things where like that walk that I take, it always warms my heart. You know what I'm saying? It's warm as hell right now in this room, even though I'm pretty sure the air should be on. But for some reason, my room just has like the worst ventilation. But it's cool, man. I'm not trying to complain. That's what I don't like to do, man. It's just like I try to just always be fortunate about what I got going on. And I think that's what I was trying to get at with my earlier point about money is that like, you know, can money really satiate all the things that I need? You know what I mean? Like, what do I really need and want? I think that's the question that comes down to, because it's like what I got going on right now, it's not the craziest shit ever, but I really like it. I really appreciate all the people around me, all the things that I've been able to provide for myself, provide for other people. It's not a lot. It's not crazy. I'm not like buying my mom a fucking house. I wish I could, but just helping her out here and there with whatever she wants. Because my mom's a really selfless person. Like she'll give you whatever. Like if I was like, yo, mom, could you fucking just let me have your car and just never let you drive it? At first she would probably be like, what the fuck? But then she'd be like, all right, you can have it. Which I'm not about to do, but it's just to emphasize how selfless my mom is. At least to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all. If y'all try coming up asking my mom to fucking have her car, I would get upset at you if you tried doing that. But shout out my mom. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe shout out your mom. I don't really know. I know like a few moms, and they're pretty cool. But yeah, man. I made it. That's what I'm gonna say. I made it, even though like here I am just shooting shit in my room. That, you know what I mean? Like if it's weird because I know specifically some like a good number of people who will listen to this because they you fucking know me and I know you, and you're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck, why is Jermaine just talking in his room? And again, some of you even know, so it's gonna be even more obvious. But it's just like, the fact that these you know who you are willing to listen to this. Like if you've made it this far, think about this for a second. Like it's like the fact that you're able to do that, I'm really grateful for that. You know what I mean? Because like, I've spent a lot of time just like being down on myself for no reason, and it gets old pretty quick, and it's hard to get out of it sometimes. When you're just like, man, I just suck and I just don't deserve nothing. It's like you're only saying that to yourself. If you've ever felt that way, which I feel like some of you probably have. I feel like it's a pretty common thing to get into it, man. So just watch Demon Slayer if that's what you're feeling. That's my advice, because that's one of those animes that's real like inspiring and uplifting. I'd say, even though it is fiction, and I think that's the thing. It's like, I feel like if you're like a fan of sports, you can look at like fucking LeBron James do something crazy and feel inspired by that, But I don't really keep up with sports, man. I keep up with anime, and even then I don't keep up with it like that, dude. Like I'm telling you, I watch like fucking 3 things a year, and but I really really like them, and I'll let you know. Like I'm really like about showing off things that I like, and if you know me, you know that. And yeah, man, that's what I'm trying to say, man. Just start liking things, and like actually like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when I first became privy to like Supreme and Bape and all that. Like I feel like, when you, maybe this is only my experience, but I feel like that first interaction and like seeing like discovering first what is hype about those types of brands and being like, oh shit, look at this box logo, look at this fucking shit. Like once you see that for the first time, like you kind of like give into the hype, and then maybe it infects you entirely and you become a hype beast for a period of time or an indefinite amount of time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when I discovered that stuff, I was like maybe like 15, 16, and it was like I was not about to buy none of that. I've never bought Supreme. I have a Bape shirt that my brother gave me for my birthday, but it's like just looking at it and just being like, yo, this is so fucking cool. Maybe that's only my experience because I'm into that kind of shit. And so like when you what the fuck was the point I was trying to make? I don't even fucking know, man. Supreme, you know, I have not bought any, but I think it's cool, and I get why there are hype beasts. But oh, I remember now. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like stuff not just because it's the thing to like. I like it because you actually genuinely like it, you know. And so there's like a lot of Supreme clothes that like, even though it is hype, I still genuinely like it. And there's a lot of shit that is hype, and I'm just like, no, this is fucking dumb. I don't like Yeezys. There's a prime example right there, man. If you got Yeezys, it's cool, it's whatever, man. But I can't get behind it. Like, and I feel like, you know, I'm not calling anyone out specifically because I know a few people that have Yeezys, and you know, but if you like, I want you to actually like them. And if you don't want to, you know, you might say fuck off to me, which is fine. But I can't get behind Yeezys, man. Especially the ones with the holes in it. You know what I'm saying? Like that one. Like I've seen them in person. It's like, fuck, man. I really don't like those. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like a lot of Jordan 1 colorways type of shit, you know? I think fragments are cool. That's just the first one that popped up. No, Shattered Backboards, the original one. That's my favorite Jordan 1 colorway. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never owned a pair of Jordans. If I could, I would want that OG pair of Shattered Backboards, which again is like a hype shoe. But I'm not about to drop like 3 bands on that. There's no reason for that. Even if I had the money. You know what I mean? Money, man. Money's crazy. If y'all listen to this, let me know what y'all would buy if you just had fucking genie money. You know what I mean? Cause like for sure, like I'd want to just like get a bunch of cool shit. I want to get like a fucking quad. I've never driven a quad, but it looks like fun, even if I might hurt myself. Yeah, man. I would want like I would want. See, I was trying to think of a car, like a full ass car, but now I'm just thinking about like a whole bunch of shit. I can't even formulate what kind of car I would want because a bunch of cars are just coming to my mind. But y'all already fucking know. Why am I even talking about this, man? Like, I'm not about to, unless I just like go and just like start doing something crazy and start making like $100,000 a year, you know, which is possible, but I don't really got anything planned out right now that's like looking into that sort of thing. You know, I'm not exactly going to med school. But I would want an R35. An R35 would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's not the craziest expensivest car, but it is coveted. It is a nice ass car. That's why I don't really like Lamborghinis, because it's like once you're in like that 6-figure range, and you know, to me Lamborghinis is just like the silhouettes for most of them are just too similar for me to like be able to discern them. You know, again, that's just because I don't really look into them. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to tell what a Murcielago looks like in real life. And that's just me being honest. Like, I'm trying to think of like the mental image of what a Murcielago looks like, and it's just like it looks like most other Lamborghinis. And it might, you know, again, that's me fucking up. Like, you know, the Lamborghini heads right now are probably coming after me. I'm kind of scared, actually. No, I'm not. Shout out Lamborghini though, you know, man. Like, what entitles me to talk shit about that? Talk shit about some Italians making a super fast car? Nothing. So you can come at me, whatever, man. I don't care. I'll be chilling right here. I bought my microphone. I've done what I had to do. I'm gonna be putting this together, maybe coming up with a name for this or not. But if you've ridden with me this entire way, you know, I appreciate it, man. And yeah, I'm hoping to just get better at it and see where it goes. That's really all you can do. And that's what I'm trying to say, man. All right, man. Thank you for listening. God bless.